she's going to be a lot more curious, he or she is going to be a lot more curious about what you're doing on Friday nights or over the weekend or really any day that you're going to be out and about with people. But not just curious about that, they're going to be curious about who you're going to be with. So if you notice that they keep not just asking you, so I heard you going out on Friday, where you going? They're going to be asking you who with. They're going to be asking you a lot more of that. That's one of the signs, or one of the key signals that you've climbed out of the friend zone. More than likely is when they start being more persistent and consistent about that. Also, you've climbed out of the friend zone when they start essentially telling you stuff that's very uplifting. They start almost making it their personal mission to boost up your sense of self-worth or your ego. And they're not doing it just because they're your friends. You'll know, you'll be able to tell. You're able to tell when it's too much, when they go too far. You'll be able to tell, that's more compliments than I'm used to. What's going on? And a lot of times these compliments go beyond just the facetious. They go beyond just the you look good today or that looks great on you. A lot of times these compliments will go even further. And this friend will start comparing you to other people and stating how much, to some extent, or to a great extent, you look better than others, especially others of your same sex. So they'll start comparing you to other, if you're, start comparing you to other guys if you're a guy, and boosting you up based on that, or comparing you to other girls if you're a girl. So they're gonna make you look above the rest. Now they're taking those compliments a lot further than they used to, right? Because when you were just friends, it was just, they probably barely complimented you. If they did at all, it wasn't to this extent. That's another way you know you've climbed out of the friend zone. Something else you can look for is how they interact with other people. When they're around other people, they're going to talk about you often. When you're just friends, they may talk about you, but now that, to tell if you've climbed out of the friend zone, the way they're going to be talking about you is going to be, first and foremost, a lot more, but also they're going to be talking about you in a way that's almost like, well, if Billy were here, I wonder what he would think. I wonder what Billy would think if he was here. I wonder what Billy would say if if he saw this or if he heard this. I wonder what Billy's opinion is on this, and vice versa. I wonder what Sheila's opinion would be on this. I wonder what Sheila would say if she was here. So when they're talking to their friends, they're going to be referencing you in this way, in a very reverent way. And the reason why this is key is it means that they're thinking about you, but not just thinking about you, but they wish that you were there. They wish that you were there. They wish your presence was there. So you're going to start hearing from this person's friends or whoever they hang out with that this person is talking about you all the time and talking about you in this way. Another way to know that you've climbed out of the friend zone is what they're willing to do to essentially be with you. They will have no problem cutting off any plans that they had with their closest friends to go to the mall, go to a club or whatever, to just hang out with you, especially when you know that this hanging out is nothing special. It's not like the both of you are going to some amazing concert or Broadway show or something spectacular like that. The both of you may just be hanging at your place watching movies, and they're perfectly happy to do that. Cut off any plans, big plans that they may have had with their friends to hang out that night or that day, doing something, just to hang out with you, doing something completely mundane, nothing extravagant. They do this, again, another massive, massive sign that you have climbed out of the friend zone. And the final thing here that you got to look out for is if they're constantly asking you about whether you have a girlfriend or boyfriend, and if you're looking for one. If they do that, constantly asking you whether you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, are you looking, who are you meeting, are you meeting people, then they are curious about that. And they're sending you hints that they're seeing you in a much different light than just a friend.